this out real quick. Okay, today we'll be talking about the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 22 or 22nd, and 26th Amendment, and their minor or details or whatever. Okay, to begin with, the 16th Amendment. What protection did it offer? It allowed Congress the right to collect tax on income and from whatever source derived. Why it was needed? It was needed to help to repay the debt the federal government was in because of the Civil War. What were the type of people participating in the amendment? It was Cordell Hull, a Democratic congressman, Republican President William Howard Taft, the public and the newspaper people also seem to favor it, and since it benefited poor people, because it would level the amount of taxes, instead of the poor paying a lot of the taxes and the rich people not paying, it would level it more, so it would be equal, so it would benefit the poor people in that era. Some of the obstacles the 16th Amendment faced was Franklin D. Roosevelt, the Secretary of State at that moment. He put together a coalition of progressive Democrats and Republicans. They tried to attach income tax bills to tariff legislations, making it more difficult to pass. And apart from that, the amendment also had to pass both houses of Congress by 2/3 majority and 3/4 of the state's legislatures. You would have to ratify it, so that would be hard in itself. How long did it take to ratify? It took about 4 years. And what was the overall impact of the amendment? Its biggest effect was shifting the balance of power towards the federal government and away from the states. The next amendment would be the 17th Amendment. Now again, what protection did it offer? It was designates the election process rather than appointment for senators. Why was the amendment needed? In order to elect senators. The different people or groups of people working towards the amendment were mostly the U.S. House of Representatives. Were some obstacles faced during trying to pass the 17th Amendment? Was the Senate refused to even take a vote because they completely thought it was crazy. How long did it take to ratify? It was about 11 months. And what was the overall impact of the amendment? It stated that senators would be elected by state legislatures. The following amendment would be the 18th Amendment. What was the protection offered by the amendment? It prohibited manufacturing, selling, and distributing alcohol beverages. Why was it needed? Well, at that moment, alcohol was the cause of many negative effects in the people's society. Many of the reasons why there were so many poor people was because they would waste so much money on alcohol beverages, and it would fill up their prisons. In the end, it would just create a really negative environment, you can say. What were the people working towards trying to approve this amendment? Oh, and by the way, this amendment actually was taken away by the 21st Amendment, or repealed by the 21st Amendment. Going back, what were the different people or groups of people working towards this amendment? It was the Women's Christian Temperance Union, Anti-Saloon League, which was a league for anti-alcohol, and Carrie Amelia Moore Nation, and Dry Members, which were named for people anti-alcohol. Some obstacles were they really actually didn't have that many obstacles. The day the amendment was